Sorry, I don't know how many times I've done it. I've tried this level at least 5 times, and every time I get fucking caught. Come on, open. They put a lot of effort into making a specific key, calling it a tourist key, and then making it an item you use literally immediately when the level starts. Like, that'd be like, you know, drawing a picture of the Sistine Chapel that's literally on the loading screen for like a fraction of a second. Ooh. Fuck, I didn't even know it was the robot. I was just looking at the piece of paper on the floor. Alright, okay. I'm sorry I'm not saying a great deal at this point, but like, I've done this a lot. And I go, wow, I've managed to deflect that like a hero. But I'm actually kind of I'm going in this expecting to lose. Because this level is absolutely ridiculous. Like, there's only one section of the level that is ridiculous. The rest of it is just sort of like boring, and like all the rest of the levels are like, they're just sort of like just weird and unnecessary. But there's one section where they decided to put like a fireball range all the way through the level, all the way through this one room. So like, you cannot for the life of you get through there without, you know, well, you can get through there without doing it, but you have to be ever so fucking careful to get through there without getting hit. But if you get hit once, that's it. The level is over. You have been killed instantly by these fireballs that don't look any different from the regular fireballs that you see literally everywhere. But these ones are apparently lethal. And that's what pisses me off. Like, it's one fucking room, but like, it makes the entire level like so much harder, and you have to get through so much shit and have to go through that same section so many times that like, eventually you're going to get hit. It's not a matter of how, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. It's like the point where like the enemies in the level, fuck, who gives a shit about them? The enemies aren't anything. I'm not worried about those enemies in the level. Oh, I missed a dead rat in the last area. It's like over here or something. I don't know. There it is. Dead rat. Wah, wah, wah. There's so many like random stupid puzzles in this one. There's like the one earlier on, like you got to push a button to open a door and it goes, a door nearby is open, but it's not the one in the room next to you, it's the one like 2 rooms across. In a literal mirror image of the room that you were just in. Ooh. I'm not gonna lie, I'm on point with defending in this round. At least the gunshots. This guy's a little spaced out. He wasn't the last time I played it. It was only a minute or so ago. Right, so let's read the speller keys, because you literally can't, I think you can't get out of this room without the speller keys. Mixed feather with sulfur, which is pretty much obvious. It's the only 2 ingredients that we've currently got. Well, you know, now we've got the speller keys. Right, this guy's Hal. There is literally no point talking to Hal because he's got nothing. Actually, we can talk to him, but he ain't gonna talk back because guess what? He can't talk. He gives us a card that says my name is Hal. I can't speak. I've read that like 3 times already, so I'll just tell you what it says without even bothering to read it. Got some final boss music going on here. Fucking hell. This is the same area I was fighting this guy in earlier. Like, I pushed him up to this wall and I was like, hey, it looks like a Miami Vice backdrop. Right, okay. That's selected. Now the door should be open. But it isn't. And now we... Fuck's sake. What did I miss? Like, now I've got to wait. Gotta wait for the spell to recharge. Alright, well, let's just mix this around and we've now got a dead rat. We've got a poisoned food, as it's referred to. Pencil and paper, don't need that. Message on a card, we don't need that. We can just read the message on the card. What does that say? It says, my name is Hal, I cannot speak. Wow, what do you know? Let's just run around for a bit. Because there's nothing you can do to make it recharge any faster. You're just going to take its sweet time until eventually you can use it. I can't, I went and fired the thing right at it and it didn't work. Oh, here we go. Right. There we go. Now it's open. Okay, so now we can give the poisoned food to this idiot, who's some sort of horrible ogre. Apparently, that's where his description is as. Talk to him. And he goes, no. Got nothing to say. Give him the ogre. Okay, sorry, give him the poisoned rat. And he's like, oh, yeah, baby. Ooh. And then he was like, no. He falls over instantly. And honestly, that makes me laugh every time. He literally's only just finished eating it and he falls over immediately. The fastest working poison known to man. I wonder how much I used. Like, here's the thing, like 90% poison and like 1% rat or something. Although it's a rat to begin with, so it's not exactly like the healthiest diet, is it? Alright. Dagger. Here it is. This is the room I'm talking about. One single hit, no matter what health you have, will kill you instantly. See, you can just take them fucking shots all day, but like if you get hit by that once, the level is over. You are dead. And that's the most frustrating part. An insta kill that is like in the middle of the fucking room, blocking the door. And there's another door on the other side of that. So like you've got to try and I have no idea what you have to do to try and get past that. I've never been able to figure it out because I've never been able to beat this level because I keep on getting fucking killed by the goddamn instant kill fireball that goes throughout the levels, thousands, like non-stop with no end to it. Fuck off, dude, come on. This guy is a piece of shit. This guy's a real piece of shit, and now he's dead. Alright, everyone's just a dick. I had like nearly a full health bar a minute ago. I like he's like, from what I can tell, he is deflecting sword blasts with his arm. I don't think you get to do that. I don't think that's how that works. Alright, we got the ration pack. I don't really know what the ration pack is for. I don't know who it's for. I can't give it to anybody. We're gonna talk to this guy first. He's gonna say,
You're in luck. Any other time I would kill you instantly. But
yeah.
my dagger is in for its 100 body tune-up.
So you give him the
I
knife.
would appreciate your
He gives you a coin.
Now, wasn't that a foolish thing to do? You're lucky. I'm a good guy. Here, take this and be off with you.
Don't talk to him again though, because I think he actually does kill you. Alright, so now we've got to go back through the danger room. Another thing that's really annoying is there are so many massive rooms. There are so many massive rooms in this area. And it takes you absolutely for fucking ever to go through like, oh man, here's the massive room with the ogre in. Here's the massive room with nothing in. Fucking, there's pretty much nothing in here. I'm not gonna lie, I've not found a single use for Hal yet besides to keep the room looking vaguely untidy. Right, here we go. Now we're back in the cafeteria, which is just halfway through. I mean, these rooms don't even make any sense. Put a coin in there, we get a drink.
Glad to be of service. Enjoy your drink.
Alright, thank you. Right, it's a big empty room. Look at this. Honestly, this is like some fucking sci-fi future shit, and the other one is just some fucking cafeteria. Like, and then here we go. It's just a kitchen. Like, what? How did we go from this to this? Why is there just a massive corridor, like of rusty metal, before we get to the before we get to where we are? Right, okay. Mind is just blown. I don't know anything anymore. Alright, okay. I'm trying to prepare myself to get... Right. Look at this. There we go, I made it. I mean, it's just timing, but sometimes if you even fuck it up in the slightest, or she doesn't quite go through the door, then you'll get hit and die. And that's been the case most of the time. She's just not quite got through the door, or like I've just timed it poorly, or I didn't think that they were there and they were, or whatever.
Where did you get that from? Is it poison? I suppose you've heard about Hedonica. You have to be careful nowadays. One drop of it and you're instantly under the spell of the Carla. I'll save this for later and have it checked out just in case. If you need to use a teleport, you'll have to use the pressure patch to activate it. Use the sequence 1682. Hope that helps.
Alright, 1682. Hopefully I'll live long enough to get back to that area to use it. Alright, I think it's at the end of this room, isn't it? Okay, yeah, that was it. Coming out of that room is easy, right? But coming through that door, this door to that room is difficult. One 1682. And it is a long fucking trek back that way. A long trek back that way. Because that was at the start of the level. This is going to take a long time. 1682. What I'm hoping is that this teleport will allow me to bypass all of that bullshit with the fucking fireballs and put me on the other side of that so that I don't have to do that. Get out of the way. Because if it did that, then that would be incredible. but I don't think it's going to do that. I think it's just going to teleport me to some other area where there is more bullshit awaiting me. This is Excalibur. This is what I've come to expect from the game. Alright. Well, here we are. 1. Where's 6? Well, I did it. Did that do anything? Two robots. Robots are actually easier to defeat than the human characters are. Now, I want to let you know, this is all unknown territory right now. The good thing is there's a chicken leg on the floor right there, right next to him. Fuck off, come on. There we go. Voice synthesis unit. That was it? That's all we came here for? Nah, that's better. So now we can give Hal the voice synthesis unit. Okay, well at least that wasn't as bad as I was expecting. We actually managed to get some health out of it and an item that actually benefits me in some way. Did we pick up the toadstool? No, we didn't. Gotta go back to that room with the killer in there and get the toadstool. Because... Alright, let's see what we can do for poor old Hal. Hope he has a robot voice, that would be pretty cool. But I bet he's just going to have a regular voice, it's just going to be something really dull. No, I probably couldn't afford to have a robot voice put in, he'll just have some fucking generic... He'll sound British. That's what I'll say, he'll just sound...
I can speak again. Thank you. The color removed my mouth with a spell because I spoke up against them. Here, you might be able to use this.
What was that? The skull and the toadstool, eh? Okay, so maybe what I'm thinking is the spell of shadows. I mean, I'm really pushing it here. I'm hoping the spell of shadows will make me temporarily invincible or something like that. But yet again, I don't really know. I hope it does, because that is the only way I'm going to be able to get down there. The thing is, it's a cryptic ass puzzle, right? I don't know how to solve it. Right, so we gotta check the spell of shadows. Mixed toadstool of skull, there you go. Don't know what the spell of shadows does. I've never used it because I've never fucking beaten this level. So we're going to go to the room with the fireballs in because that is the only other place where I can go. And we're going to see what happens. I'm going to try it on everything. Ah, okay. It can't see me, but it knows I'm blocking. It knows when I'm attacking. Oh, sweet. Another chicken leg. I take it back. This is possible. Ooh. Where did that girl come from? Alright, okay, so that completely made sense. I was thinking that might be it because it had the picture of the security camera on the wall, but I thought maybe because of the kind of bullshit the game is, it would probably just be something like invincibility. Think about it, the amount of times you have to dodge, like, insta-kill fireballs just to get there. That's some tough shit, that is. Oh, come on, you fucking dickhead. Shoot me right at point-blank range. Oh, right, that's me. Bro, who's... Oh. That's where I came from. Here, dude. Okay, this guy just does not have time to talk.
I've been standing here for hours, and I'm only halfway through my shit. If you can find my rations, I'll let you through.
Wow, what do you know? I have your rations right here.
Thanks, you can go now, but watch yourself.
Well, oh, he's gonna walk right in front.
I haven't got anything else for you.
I can't go through the door. Oh, I gotta wait for him to walk like 5 miles away. That was it! We did it! Holy shit, I didn't think I could even do that level. But there we go. It's done!